Welcome back, everybody, to hopefully the tail end of this Poltergeist Enchanter of Hep, where the Hep character is a hexer. Last we left off, we finished up our third rune, which was Slime. We tried out that the whole Guile plus Vuln plus Polymorph strategy, and it was very effective, which is pretty cool. All you just need is a little bit of evocations and some particular wands and such, and of course the Guile orb. But so what's left? So I've made a little stop here to see what this neck amulet is. Maybe it's better than our baseline one, who's to say. But after that, we're just clearing down Zot. We have 5 Rev Scrolls, and then it's going to be Zot 5, and then the run back. And so I don't know how much we can get in one episode, but we're going to see what we can do. If not, it might take another episode or two at the other side of this. So let's jump down. I've taken a little bit of a break between last episode and this, so let me just remember my abilities. Anguish, which is the reflect one, and Feeble, which is the specific target one. Takma's Gloom. We're not doing Gloom too much these days. Metabolic is the whole slow everyone on screen. Yara's pops enchanted people. Silence is silence. And Sphinx Sisters. I haven't used Sphinx Sisters. I believe I learned it just at the end there. So I don't think I'll be forcing that too early. But anyway, anything to do up front? Probably not. I'm going to pop down to the bottom with my guy. Or over here. Actually, it's funny. I can apportate it if I wanted to. But I'd rather just kind of deal with the stuff. I'll slow, reflect. And we'll just kind of kill all these guys. Yeah. Pretty easy peasy here. Alk plus Hepliaklqana int. That's a weird one. So if I was like a alchemy, an alchemy dude, that would be cool. I'm curious what this plus of the elk part means, though. Maybe that's just the that's what just they refer to it as. So like a basic amulet of alchemy is also known as an amulet of elk plus. I guess that's what it means. Hepliaklqana and in +5. I mean, that's cool, but we don't need Hepliaklqana, so that's that. I should note, today's orbs are fire orbs of fire, and we have no built-in our fire. So what would be our options here? Our fire. There's a spear. The rings that are on my body, of course. I do have that tower shield, but that's not really relevant. I do now have 5 potions of res, so that will give some breathing room. So basically, I think the plan is if and when I see a fire orb, obviously try to dodge it if it's a part of the Zot 1 through 4. But if I have to address it, I can pop res potions for a little bit. But if it goes too long, I can start swapping in rings and stuff. But yeah, that's really only my options for the situation. But that's okay. Okay, so let's head to go Zot 0. Okay, and we have 6 revs, so I have 1 for each floor plus a bonus one. Okay, let's try to stab some guys here. I don't love the moth being available there. So I'm going to just concentrate on that moth, but otherwise, here we go. Gotta love hexing and the hexer. Okay, let's do a rev scroll. What's over here? I wonder what's in that little thing. Do I have a lot of digging? I don't even have digging. Wow, dig. I have 0 digging today. Interesting. Cloak of Poison res. Haste potion. Okay, so there's a stair up, or a stair down that is up. And it's very convenient, and everything else feels a little aggressively far away. So I may just go for um, the old skipperoo here. Uh, we're low on heal potions, so that is another thing. There was that floor somewhere along the lines where I had to, I think it was Zot 5, or sorry, Depths 4, where we really had to use up some heal potions to survive um, what's it called, a wormhole. So that was a thing. Anyway, so I think I like this so far. There's not really a huge draw to do more than this, so I'll pop down. Let's reflect. Oh yeah, I completely forgot I have my own little enchant work here. I'm gonna read Rev here. Okay, so we got the big circle, but we are kind of near the center. So I'll kind of clear out this entryway here. I see that there's a Rev scroll. Or sorry, a resistance. Why did I say Rev scroll? I meant resistance potion. So that'll help our little build up here. So whenever we get the big circle, I like to work my way out, of course, and just kind of build a knowledge base here. Don't go too far, because you never know what's going to come around the corner. Kind of just work your way through. I've got enough on this part done that I'm going to poke up just to see. And let's pull down here. And I just, like, there's no interest in clearing that, so we'll just leave that as that. Okay. So far, not much there. Okay. Just want to make sure nothing surprises us here. I should check my training. You never know. I don't disagree with pretty much anything here, so it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's pull back a little here. I don't need to clear much more here, but yeah, like I don't really have a desire to deal with that. I'm just trying to poke and prod here just to get a little bit of an edge understanding. Honestly, the floor is basically done. I can probably just finish off the floor. And I've got some value from these blinks and stuff, so that was helpful. Look at that, a good old Zot stab. And I think that's just the floor. So we do have a full floor coverage here. Doesn't hurt. Let's rev it up. I think we picked up a rev scroll or two along the way too, which is always funny. It's fine though. Ooh, we got a lot of, I guess, downs and ups on this floor. That's interesting. The good news is the ups are usable if that ever becomes relevant. I I don't have see and vis. My guide does, I believe. So let's pull back. It's probably a blink moth or the drain moth. It's kind of crazy. Okay. It's kind of weird. It just kind of stood there, but whatever. Okay. So we have some ups and downs all over the place. Let's see what we can pull out of here. I'm just going to go up. And let's reflect. I'm going to take a teleport here. And I will... Let's see. What's the best thing? I could Gels, but that would affect me. I really don't want to waste a... blink if I can avoid. Let me try like a summoning just to push things away. That didn't do much, to be honest. I could let's cacophony. Okay, I'm not in love with all of this either. I think I do take a blink at this point. I was trying to avoid a blink, but it is what it is. And I'll blink to the north. And the telly should take care of things. Let me oh my. Heal wounds. Wow, that was a very aggressive little set of guys there. Okay. Well, he's still there. Recall my ancestor. And let's see, what do I have as an option here? I could anguish. And then okay. That was a little bit of an aggressive little combination of things there. Okay, let's go down a different... Oh, hello. Stair. And we'll work our way back. Okay, so we got that established. I don't have a desire to expand beyond the necessary parts. So I could go down there, but I'm also going to do this. Okay. All right. And I don't necessarily want to poke my way left here. So I guess we'll go down here. Rev scroll. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so we have this kind of inside castle. There is a direct down here. We got some ups. So like it looks like all the other ups are in awkward places. So this is the most convenient. Otherwise, I'm basically clearing from the left up to the top. And that's a 1-to-1. Whereas I have a 1-to-1 here. So I probably should just start here. I'll poke down here. Okay, so this is our safe one, which is actually our most convenient exit. I will want to clear upwards, but let me just establish some safety here. Okay, Gonna watch out for that alarm traps. Actually, that's gonna be perhaps convenient. Depends on our plan, but it could drag a lot of things out. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Don't know where the cob went. I don't think I one-shot it from range without ranged abilities, but okay. Okay, I'm just gonna knock out access over there. I don't want to take the one way until I've got more knowledge of the space. Now I'm going to go on this one. Okay, and let's poke this way. I'm going to drag around the corner here. I can even remove their weapons. Good old, as I mentioned many times this game, Tukmaz is a great spell. It even affects one of the most annoying Zot, like aggressive Zot mobs sets, whatever you want to call that. I'm going to pull back. Actually going to go on the downside. No pun intended. So that I have some options here. Cloak of Will. Yeah, so actually I can remember that I am so I don't have enchant armor, but I can actually start putting on these cloaks of willpower over top of some of these stealth cloaks, because the stealth isn't really going to make a huge deal. Let's go for this one. So now I've gotten my will. Res. Cloak of res, please. No, still no fire res. All good. Alright, so maybe there's one more here or something. Okay, all good. I don't really need to kill anything up here if I don't want to. We've established these ups. So now let's go to the other up, this one over here. Cool. Okay, and now let's work backwards. Okay. Very cool. Okay, so other than this up, we can probably poke our head in here. Cool. So let me just quickly establish this. Yep, so all our ups or downs are connected. I don't necessarily have to come this way, but I'll see how everything's locked down to an alleyway. So now I can, you know, at least have like extended safety. I'm not going to do this because there's probably a lot of junk in here, and to be honest, there's no value other than XP. Um, okay, I may clear this here. And then I can do like here, and then that's enough of that. Um, Everything else is pretty irrelevant. Cool. So we got about 10 minutes left in the episode. In terms of the run back, the center is the best, but now I have a secondary backup, and I have full escapability, and so now it's the Zot time. I have some alarm traps. Um, I'm not. I think I'm just gonna do this regular. I'm not gonna like try to sneak in and all that junk. Uh, both sides are, well. So this is not available, but it's also not gonna affect me negatively. So I can use it to like get people moving. So I'll never be able to like go that way, but um, I can use it to like force things through. They get hit by the teleport. They fill the map. I reset. Now, this is not a usable strategy these days because of the whole Tesseract, I think they're called. But basically, we're going to see our Guardian Orbs. I think I'm going to kill the Guardian Orbs and just do this the old way and just kill things as they spawn. Because I've tried the rushing strategy a few times now, and I haven't enjoyed it. So, and also, my Hexer is going to just kill them, so it's just going to happen. Okay. So what kind of trap is this? Archmage. I lose MP while up to 3 of the strongest will have their spells empowered. Okay. Okay, so I'm basically going to bring that and then pull back. And let's Mind Burst. Okay. At a certain point, I'm probably going to go for the trap. Okay, let's pull back. I will throw some Mind Burst at it. I may actually just auto-equip the... no, I'll just manually. There's no rush. So as we saw there, there was the orb. I wonder if I can just get to it. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to res potion. And we're going to idealize and might. And I'm going to summon scroll. And then we're going to run away. There's not much more I can do other than let it die, perhaps. And I'm going to just run. And let me see, can I just do some Mind bursts from a distance. Okay, cool. I have quite a lot of magic potions, so I'll just kind of take that. I would like some mana regen. Ambrosias, maybe? Okay, so I'll do another summoning scroll. Do that. I'm going to tell them. Gonna idealize. Everybody's gonna attack this. And now we're gonna all attack. Okay, this is a lot. I'm gonna pull back. Have my Hexer block the way a little here. Okay, I see that guy up front here. I will shut him out. And we're just gonna run away. I think I could even root him. Let's root him. Let's Mind Burst him once again. And I can even just do some like Mind Bursts. No. Quicksilver. Just need to live until my... Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. 27. So we can do a little bit more here in this episode. Let's try to get this guy down. Boom. Yeah, see, once you're powered up, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to resistance. And I'm going to shut this guy down. We're going to might. And now everybody's on this. I'm a little low, so let's pull back again. Okay. And we're trying to slowly get our way closer and closer to the Tesseract. Take a magic potion. I'll even do some more of these awesome summoning scrolls that I got earlier in the game. I'm gonna empower. Well, actually, he's oh, I have low mana. That's why. G and idealize. Let's try to kill some of these guys myself. Okay, we're going to resistance and summon scroll and might. Oh, I just got marked. Let's cancellation. I'm going to run this out, so I'm going to haste. And I'm going to do a bunch of these summoning scrolls. Idealize. Okay. I could probably gels some stuff as well. Like do something like that. And maybe Mind Burst. And then let's do like a Quicksilver. Not ideal. I'm just going to do another magic potion. I'm going to might. Let's reflect their damage. And let's run this out. I can actually even idealize my guy. Let's take another magic. And I could probably even do another ambrosia. Okay, I'm going to cure now, and then we're going to summon again, and I'm going to reflect again. Okay, let's keep going here. Idealize and summon scroll. Cool. Reflect damage. Another magic. Get out of there. Let's reflect damage. Okay, and we're clear of the push. Well, okay. So, you know what? We're already this close. I'll try to get this all in one episode just for you guys, just to save you a wait of a day if you're watching live. So we'll go a little bit extended here. Although, yeah, well, this is going to be a little difficult, but I didn't look at where the trap was. I did already pop one, so it won't be the worst, but this is not going to be a clean. Hopefully I got a bunch of them from before, and it's not as bad. Let's go one up. Nope, he popped it. I'm going to pull back a little here. Was it Quicksilver maybe? Yeah, okay. The power of evocations. Turns your melee-ish character into a potent poker. Well, there's that mark. Let's cancel. Yikes. Okay, so I will once again begin this whole summoning routine. Tell them to do that. I'm going to idealize. I'll take a resistance potion just in case. Oh, that was more hitting my guys than anyone else. Can I like grab tambourine downwards to like here? Boom. I may go for something else. What should I do here? I don't have infinite magic, but I probably should grab some magic here. I'm gonna idealize if my guy goes low again. Maybe I can do some rooting, perhaps, like that. Or maybe I can just be popping from range like this. Okay, well that's a good start. Let me idealize my guy. I still have resist. Let's might. And I will once again summon. And let's hit him from afar while I have the space here. I might even sack of spiders just to help. And then I will Quicksilver. Okay. Am I good? One more guy to annoy me. Well, maybe a few guys. Okay, okay. Well, I don't need to go that way, so I will begin the run back. So I'll pop a haste because I have so many, and I'm going to manually head out like this way. Of course, I have no digging, but I do have pass wall and all that, so that should be fine in a desperation move. I'll manually leave this part, though. Okay. That's fine. I'll kill this just to see some breathing room here. Maybe reset my mana a little. Okay. Let's do some haste potions. And remember, I have pass wall, so let's double check what that was again. ZI. So pass wall is one of the best for running back. I still have fast on, okay, for my haste, so we're good. Oh, that was a very convenient depths exit. Should get my guy with me. This way is the most convenient, so ZI. Get my guy with me. Let's heal up here. Good enough. I should keep chugging these hastes while I got them. chug another one. Haste. Let's go. Get my guy with me. Chug a haste. Okay. Oh, I should probably head the other way. Although that's an original imp. That's not even a... Get my guy with me. Chug a haste. Let's reflect all. Get up here, chug a haste. And we've won, guys. And so this was a very successful Poltergeist Enchanter of Hep, where the Hep was a hexer. Before I go, let's just recap here. So yeah, we had a really interesting little seed going. We basically got all the early game specialty magic portals. That was pretty fun. Otherwise, we did a pretty overpowered gameplay. It shows you the power of hexing, but not just hexing, it's hexing plus a hexer. So like I've had talks with some people about like what's the best Hep guy. In my opinion, in terms of raw power, I think it's the magic one, the battle mage, because I could literally tell him, go kill this fire orb, and he'll just kill it. He'll just, you know, was it crystal sphere it or whatever. So in my opinion, the hardest part of the game is like Zot, you know, clearing. And I think it has the most ability to single target stuff. But as we can see here, because I was able to basically control the experience with all the hexing, plus all the summoning scrolls I got in that in the Bailey, that like I got like 8 summoning scrolls, I was basically able to completely invalidate anyone ever attacking me the whole game. And so I really enjoyed hexing. What we didn't get to see is Discord, and Discord lets you basically have things fight each other, and like it's a crazy like everyone's killing everybody but not you kind of situation. Everyone's confused, everyone's, you know, doing crazy stuff. And that's, if you have Discord and it's powerful enough, that's a great way to do vaults, or vaults 5, because all that junk in the center just kills itself. But now that we've experienced the slime strategy of having Guile, using Vuln Scroll, polymorphing down, I mean, if you have all those parts and you have some evocation, honestly, that's a free 3rd rune now. Based on that testing, free 3rd rune. But of course, you need to have the polymorph, wand, the Guile, Vault Scrolls. But if you have those 3, auto win for a 3rd rune. So that's pretty cool to learn. Otherwise, we just had a really cool, like, you know, Poltergeist game. We got to see Cacophony a little bit. Nothing too crazy about it, more like a distractor than anything. You don't really kill things with Cacophony based on that. But we also saw the synergy of Poltergeist with hexing because of the AC buffing. I'm sure somewhere along the lines that saved me a little bit, because I would like quickly ramp up to like 25, 30 AC all the time. It was pretty fun. And we also learned the hexer accounts for that. So that's pretty cool. Anything else that was unusual or notable about this game? Nothing really jumped out. It was just a smooth experience. So I guess I'll just cap it there. Let's kind of actually exit the game. Let's see our items. Oh, the fun thing of Poltergeist, it feels almost like a Gnoll or Octopode, where you have the ability to wear everything of a certain like scope. So in the Gnoll's case, it's everything. In the case of the Octopode, it's rings. In the case of the Poltergeist, it's auxiliary pieces, and you slowly upgrade as you went along. And as we saw here, even with the Guile offhand, we were able to get up to 4 will just by getting all these things of willpower, which was very nice. We were able to test the orbs, by the way. We actually used them for once, which was fun. Even though we did have some lineups of good shields, it's like, well, I'm training evocations. Orbs are powered by evocations. it makes sense, and not having to train tower shields, especially since or shields, because especially since I wasn't really ever getting hit that often. So having a shield on me didn't really help anything, if that made sense. Um, oh, it showed that at a certain point, stealth is more about protection than necessarily stabbing. Like, you don't really need to stab to win the game, even when you're using like a dex based, rapier or whatever. So that was a cool learning moment. And that's about it. I guess one thing I demonstrated in the latter parts of the game is the value of just spamming consumables, not just evocations, but just like, you have healer wounds, or you have haste potions, use them. If you have resistance potions, use them. If you need will on a stick, you have enlightenment potions. If you get marked, you can cancellation. It doesn't stop those initial aggros, but at least it doesn't bring more people in. Might is great when you have the ability. Using summoning scrolls, they scale to the floor you're in. So like a summoning scroll in Zot 5 is really nice, for example. But and then of course we finally showed off a natural Tesseract kill where I didn't rush it, I didn't zerg it, I didn't try to stab it. I killed my guardian or orb guardians naturally, and I worked slowly towards the Tesseract, killing the natural creatures, re-clearing the new creatures, and then getting there, killing it, and then cleaning up like it's a normal Zod experience. Anyway, that's a lot of recap just to say that we had a really nice character today. With talking and stuff, this probably removed. This probably would have been like a 3-hour character, maybe like a 3:20. So not too bad for a caster-esque character. Although hexing almost feels like a berserker, where instead of casting like Trog's Hand or berserking on occasion, you're casting your hexes. But it's a very powerful spell school if you can get it going. The trick is early game. But thank you for watching, and hopefully we have some success in the future. In real time, I'm probably going to be taking a couple weeks off at the least, but good news for all of you is I have quite a number of series posting live. Obviously, by the time you see this, those have gone through, but hopefully you enjoy the things you have seen. In my time, you will be seeing them, and then we'll see how I can flex into future series. I don't know. There might be a new tournament by the time I'm next recording. Who's to say? But hopefully you enjoy the channel, and thanks for watching as always, and have a nice day. All right. See ya.